Rasher O'Reilly here today, folks, at Rasher's Rants, just on the 13 bus, heading up to pick up my lady. She's a bit camera shy, but I'll convince her to get in on the videos with me. And she's a sweetheart, and we have a lot in common. And true to form, she's a goth girl, which is what gets my motor running. But big shout out to Kim. I'm on my way up to you, gorgeous. And yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day in Dublin. It's a Wednesday. It's my favourite day of the week. And we're just gonna cruise around the town. I'm gonna introduce her to the rest of the street family, and make her welcome. Make her feel part of the team. And big shout out to everyone I saw this morning. I saw Lord Gasmond of Coolock, my brother. I saw Andy, who was the partner of the one of the departed who went in the canal there, all those weeks ago. So we're probably all going to hang out for the day, but nothing too exciting or interesting. Just checking in with the YouTube, just letting you know I'm still here, still making content. And there's going to be some really good content coming up. I'm going to start interviewing people who run the soup runs that are helping feed the homeless, clothe the homeless. I'm going to try and get some awareness out there for them, and possibly some donations for them. Also the tribute stroke benefit concert for our dear departed brother Alexander Warnick should be happening in or around the end of October. Hopefully Halloween, but a venue will be hard to get for that date, but in around the end of October. And very graciously, all of his Psytrance DJ fans have agreed to pay their own way to get to Ireland, and they're waiving their fee just so that we can fundraise for one of two possible charities that we're approaching to reap the benefits after expenses. They will be the two main charities that Alexander Warnick really bonded with, really felt like he was getting help from. There have been some other charities, and I will name them. I have no filter or no shame. The Lighthouse, this is the second time I brought you into this. You did nothing for Alex. I think he might have met there maybe 3 times in all the years he was in Dublin. And you guys went online and you said, oh, we did everything for Alex, he wouldn't survive without us. I'm paraphrasing, these aren't the words you used, but that was the sentiment of what you were saying. And shame on you for trying to fundraise off the death of another homeless person just because he wasn't there to speak his own case. But we're speaking for him, and so was his father from the States. He was very it was quite heartfelt when he saw the statement made by the Lighthouse saying that they had been there for Alex, that they had really helped him in any way that they can. And I'm calling you out, Lighthouse. You didn't help him. You did nothing for him. You gave him a couple of free meals. You never got him clothes. You never got him runners. You never helped him with accommodation or addiction issues. So shame on you for trying to capitalise off the death of an Irish citizen. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be going around with paper bags over your head because you've become very ugly by doing that. Profiting from the death of one homeless man trying to save another drowning homeless man. You should be sick to your stomachs. You should reevaluate who you are and your life choices, because I will never eat there again. I am openly telling people don't go to the Lighthouse, because if anything happens to you, they'll capitalise off your misery. And shame on you guys. Seriously, I say that very seriously and with full conviction. You've no right to do that. You jumped on a bandwagon that wasn't your wagon to jump on. But the people who really helped Alex were the Anna Liffey with his addiction issues and housing, and the Saturday Soup Run up at the Garden of Remembrance, who are a tireless team, who are private citizens, who are not wealthy people, who depend on donations from people in their communities to make sure we're always fed on a Saturday. And it's beautiful home-cooked food, like mammy food, if your mammy was a good cook, or daddy food if your daddy was a good cook, And there's lasagna, there's stew, there's shepherd's pie, there's hot dogs, there's meatball subs, there's cappuccinos. I mean, it's a really balls to the wall, great soup run. the Saturday Soup Run at the Garden of Remembrance. But yeah, Lighthouse, hear me once, hear me loud, and hear me proud. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for trying to take credit for something you never did, just so you could get more funding and more donations. That's the most sleeving thing I've ever seen a charity do, you know, in terms of profiting from, so trying to profit from someone's death. So I hope you all hear this, and I hope you all rethink ever doing that again when somebody passes away, and jumping on the bandwagon and saying that you were their Lord and Saviour. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourselves. You shouldn't be able to hold your head up high after that. And this is the second and last time I'm going to mention this. I just think it needs to be said, particularly now that I have a completely sober head on me. The last time I said it, I was quite intoxicated. I'm not going to lie about that. I never lie about anything on my page. If I'm under the influence, I make it plain to everybody. I make no apologies for it or excuses for it. I am who I am. Part of my journey through homelessness this second time around is self-medication. And I know it's not the right path, but I also know it's a path I can get off anytime I want because I've done it before. I had pretty much 3 years of NA clean time in the past, and I know I can get back to it should I choose to be a dry shite for the rest of my life. But yeah, I just wanted to say that and check in with you. So Rasher O'Reilly, Rasher Trans, signing out for now. I'll talk to you all again soon, YouTube. Love y'all.